So on a whim, I decided that we're gonna play some Fallout 76, and probably tomorrow, the next day, you'll have your next episode of Skyrim or Oblivion when I was doing the Let's Play. And we're gonna start this, and we're gonna, together, with comments and viewers, see if this game is actually as bad as most people are bombarding with negativity at the moment. It has its flaws, it's bugged to hell. We're probably going to experience a ton of bugs. As you can notice here, I have two characters. The second one, the first one there, straight up Fallout's the one I'm like on right now on my own, but we're going to make a new one solely for the purposes of this. And I will say that this game could have done with another half a year at least in terms of development time. But overall, it's a super fun game on your own or with friends. For the first few, we're going to focus on being on our own just to see what it's like. You're going to see some edits here and there. I'm probably going to just cut out the super boring parts where I kind of just sit here and, you know, lick the microphone to myself. Because, you know, that's what I do when I edit, you know. And we're also probably going to just skip through the intro. Because if you want to go and look at the intro, go watch it on YouTube. I ain't dragging out a video with the damn intro. So you do whatever makes you happy. But I'm going to go into the character creation and I'll be back to you. This will be the 4th time I have restarted this game now, which I don't have a big problem with, because I actually really enjoy, believe it or not. I've spent a lot of time in each different region. The highest character I had as well was like level 20 something, so I've had plenty to do. And even with like the 5th character now, I still haven't properly listened to what the overseer's been saying, even with the subtitles. But I get the gist of what a quest was, because I completed Personal Matters, which is the 6th quest thing you gotta go through, the 6th stage thing where you get all our holotapes and stuff. So I'm gonna make my character and come back to you. If this isn't symmetry at its finest, I don't know what is. And this was done in like literally like 120 seconds. Why am I being so precise? I don't know. Why does this guy look so wonky? This is the creation engine at its finest, to be honest. If I actually don't stick out from the rest of the people in the wasteland, I've called my guy Eat the Food, and we're gonna take a Snapchat. Here, Snapchat. We're going to take a snapshot of him doing something here. I don't fucking know. Look at me. He looks so stupid. Can you imagine marrying someone with this? Alright, we can leave our absolutely pristine looking vault. Like, I have to say, I was so surprised with this vault. This is the first time I have ever seen a vault look this nice in the Fallout series, where it actually looks this good. Like, because none of the vaults, even Vault 101, looked like absolute shit. So, this was kind of nice to see, I have to admit. They have some nice little fluid animations here and there, which is pretty nice. But other than that, it's pretty much Fallout 4 with the multiplayer aspect. And we have the good old Pip-Boy 2000. We also have a fucking first aid kit here that we can't even open, which is kind of sad. But I know, you know, we're going to go with a grain of salt. Reclamation Day, boys. Reclamation Day. Yeah, so that's everything collected. We get a pretty nice start guide, and you will always leave this vault level 2 if you pick up them perk cards. And if for some reason you don't, I don't know why you didn't, because it's free XP. It's like an entire free level for doing absolutely nothing, you useless waste of space. I don't really know what character I want to go with either this time around, because I've already tried out so much, and melee is such an easy one to start with. Also, melee is absolutely overpowered to shit. If someone approaches you with a melee weapon and they want to fight, do not fight them. We're going to go with luck. I'm just going to get the first aid chems first rank. We're going to get Farmer. We're going to throw that in. That's the only one we have so far. That's so sad. Look at this. We're so useless. I have to say though, in terms of vault openings, this has to be the most underwhelming vault opening I've ever seen. Oh yeah, I took this picture with a different character, and the loading screens of the game like save pictures you take. So if you want to like make your loading screens look different than the like really boring pictures they have, you take your own boring picture and look at all them pixels on my arm and take into consideration that was your choice and not the game's. Yo, why is it nighttime? This is so underwhelming. That's the one thing, man, I'm so sad about. You can't actually change from day to night. They're like 20-minute cycles. So we got our first contact thing. There's some liberators over there. There's still so much of this game I've left to do, and this will be my 4th character. But I know how to level up efficiently and fast, you know, thanks to all these great guides out there, all 3 of them. So we're going to talk to Pennington and continue our quest. So, basically, the idea of the main quest is that we'll be stopping the Scorched, which probably explains why they're not in any other game. Oh yeah, we got Maria Chavez here. She's a big responders woman. We'll see later. Well, we'll see her dead. Yo, we got our first bit of combat experience. I love how we leave the vault and instantly this guy knows how to straight up destroy things with a machete and take laser blasts like there's no tomorrow. The Liberators are pretty cool though. They're a new enemy to this game. And the Overseer's just shiting on about the nuclear silos and how we can't let anyone else touch them. Even though, conveniently, the West Virginia lands are filled to the brink with people, robots, and things. Now, of course, all the people you come across are dead. Because at this point, raiders were already made and super mutants have no idea what they're doing. By that one trader who helps you out in the thing. But that's pretty much it. Like, you're pretty much the first intelligent people to leave the vault. Which is kind of the concept of what this game is. So there's 3 silos and we have to like secure them. Also collect soot flowers when you come across them. Because healing salves, if that's even how you pronounce it, you can use soot flowers, blood leaves and boiled water. Which can be made with like 2 dirty water. Which you can spam collect from the damn river. And then just use wood as well. Like, it's so easy to make healing items, man. And it gives you 20% of your health back as well. I'm still learning all the ingredients and what they do and stuff. But healing salve has been, like, you get that from the get-go. So that's pretty awesome. But at this point, we're going to our first, like, proper village, which is Flatwoods. Also, to make your journey, like, really fucking fast, make sure to go across every place you come across. It's super handy. That is a strange-looking Protectron. Hey, hello. We've got Fall Odin. Hello, you gonna... Do you wanna... No, I accidentally made an angry face. I wonder what he thinks of my character. Wave at everyone you come by. It's a new tradition with this game. You have to be nice. The only time I've ever seen someone grief me is when someone comes across me and they try and hit me with a melee weapon. In my other character, I was fighting someone with power armor and they came up with this goddamn hammer which was on fire. What kind of sledgehammer blows fire? Hey, this dude's following me. Fall Odin wants something. Odin, are you okay? I'm probably going to get a friend or 2 included with me in this eventually anyway, because I'm thinking of getting this in a different platform as well, because I'm playing this on the Xbox One, because I ain't a PC pleb, or someone who can afford to run it on their PC. Yo, we already get attacked by Scourge. These guys are such a goddamn nuisance. The AI in this game is absolutely atrocious to the point where it's not even funny anymore, but I still laugh and have a good kick out of it anyway, because it is funny. How do you take these guys seriously? Look at this, a level 1. The crown means they're a boss as well. They'll have like better loot and stuff. So it's better off to take them. Yo, Odin wants me to defend him because he's using just his fists. Look at him. Look at him go. Odin, come on. Make quick work of this guy. You're Odin! This guy is doing... Look at, he's missing every shot. Odin taking a goddamn pick at the meter. There's so many of these guys and they do so much damage. There's actually this perk with strength you get for damage resistance, where by every point of strength you get +2 to your damage resistance, and it's really, really cool. It stacks up as far as 40, so you can end up being a goddamn tank. Strength is a really good perk system to invest in if you want something to invest in. The whole point of this is really that it's kind of a guide-ish kind of walkthrough, but it's not. I'm kind of giving you my knowledge anyway. But good old Fall Odin here is following us because he has absolutely nothing. I'm kind of feeling generous. I'm kind of feeling like I should give him something. Now, I'm gonna give him one of these pistols. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him one of these pistols. Here you go. Take them, Odin. Come on, you can do this. So me and Odin have now joined a team, and he took my pistol. So like, you know, 5 minutes in, someone is with me already, so we're gonna go with this. I don't know whether Odin's gonna stay following me or what he's gonna do, but we're just kind of going our way. But people were so worried about griefing, man. We got such nice guys already. Look at this. I've already found a team, and I'm not 5 minutes into the damn wasteland. Some of these people really want to just immerse themselves in the game, which is really nice. Trust me, you'd think 30 levels in, people would be nasty, but they're not. You will come across people who are genuinely ready to talk to you, and it's much easier in the PC version. The voice function is much simpler on it because a lot of people have their mics plugged into the PC and a lot of people don't on the console. So if you just want a silent treatment like this as well, you can also mute them. These are blood leaves. These are what you want to get for the healing salves when you want to make them. Along with the soot flowers here. You can literally find soot flowers everywhere, man. It's not even a joke. And then blood leaves are like at every single river source you come across. Again, no joke. If you want to get blood leaves, go along a river. If you want soot flowers, they're everywhere. You'd want to be blind not to see them highlighted in all the green. But this is our next destination. We're coming to the Overseer's camp here. I have no idea what Odin's doing. We'll see his quests up in the top right anyway. You'll always get this metal bed plan here, so make sure to pick it up. And one of the most important things you want to find in this game, guys, are adhesive items like duct tape and wonder glue. You always want to get adhesive. Adhesive is used in repairing your armor, your weapons. You want adhesive. Without adhesive, you are completely screwing yourself up. No joke. And the Overseer's caches have so much stuff for you. Ammo, food, and everything. And in the Overseer's experience itself, is just her coming into the new world 25 years later, not knowing what's happening. Since she was living in the normal world before the bombs fell. So that's a really cool insight to see in this. So what I've gone and done is make myself leather armor. I'm missing like the right leg, as you can see. And I made myself a board because it's blunt. And it does 26 straight damage. It's just such a cheap thing to make with some wood and stuff. I'm sure he'll follow after. But everything you need is at this place here. Cooking station. Everything you need. There's a stash box. Well, the majority of it, you're still missing the Tinkerer's work. I don't know why there's no Tinkerer's workbench here. It makes absolutely no sense. But all your little plebish needs are here. Hey, see that red smoke? That's a supply cache. If you ever see that red smoke, you want to go to it. There is flare guns you can use and shoot in the sky. Players can use them. They're really neat. I've used it before and the players come to me. So it's really cool. But what you want to do is you want to always go to these. Because you can use US supply requisition tapes to put into array towers. And you can drop these supply drops for free. And everybody can use them. So you don't have to worry about people stealing your loot or anything. Like if this was Rust or something like that. But the thing with these big weapons is they're super slow. So if you're like really bad at hitting and you're just terrible in general, you know, they're really simple to use. Melee in general is simple to use anyway. You'd want to be terrible not to be able to use it. Somebody blew up the cargo bot. God damn it, Eddie. I didn't want to do this. Yeah, see, so we got a flare, Rad-X, blood pack. Look at this. We even got a flare gun. We got a damn flare gun. I was just talking about it and everything. Where is it here? There it is. There it is. Look. Look, I'm gonna shoot a flare and I'm gonna show you what the effect looks like over here. It's a really cool effect. Look at this. And if you're on the like a few miles away, you can see it. So I use my only way of getting help. The thing with the weapon categories is each type of weapon has like a different speed and stuff, so that's what makes them different. And the thing with these farmhands and stuff, even though this is part of an event, just kill them anyway and get yourself the free XP. It's really easy to level up in this game as well. If you struggle with leveling up in games that are really grindy, not talking about anything specific Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but you'll find it very easy to level up in this. And it's much easier when you have friends as well, since there's perks in the charisma tree for leveling up faster by having friends. Why do we gotta kill the doggies? I don't want to kill the doggies. Now, I'm going to show you guys another really handy thing. Like, these mongrels are always here. They respawn. Now, meat will spoil, but grab yourself all this meat. You're missing out on free health items if you don't. And the thing is, if you see me collecting lots of junk, it's better off you just collect it all and put it into your stash anyway. There's like 400 slots in your stash. So, if you are actually a hoarder to the max, you need to get yourself sorted if you actually pick up everything in sight. I'm pretty sure there has to be a medical reason for that. But we're going to take this rotten little rodent's meat too. There's cooking stations up in Flatwoods here anyway, so you'll see. You'll Fall of Odin getting ready for a pool game. More than likely, you'll find yourself coming to Flatwoods more than you want to. Hey, we leveled up. Because it has pretty much everything you want here. It does take a bit of exploring to get used to everything, but you'll get used to it. Like in here, we have a weapons workbench in this little slot here. Right of the church if you were looking like that way. Then straight across from the church, hey, there's another player. We have another weapons workbench right here. Which is, oh, what, I'm just after, okay. Anyway, then we have this little responders hut place. Over there is an armor workbench right there in the house left of it. Oh, and I completely forgot over this way. If you come over here, literally the building right to the church and you come behind it, there's a Tinkerer's workbench right in there. So literally everything you need is in this area. And there's a vendor inside this church as well. And there's an Overseer's cache, so we get more. Hey, I find someone called Irish Croby. He has Irish in it, which means he's like me. Does he look like me? I don't think so. You always have to wave. Irish... Yeah, there we go. See, he emoted me. He emoted me. See? Everybody's so nice in this game. Oh, yeah. So I was showing you guys how to use the cooking station. So if you come over to the cooking station, you'll see now. You'll see in the meat section, all you need is wood, which you can get off trees anywhere. And you just use the meat alongside it, and you'll make yourself some free food. Like, there's literally no reason not to. Anytime you kill something, you can just do it. And there's some really simple stuff like boiled water, carrot, and wood. That doesn't look like carrot at all, but we're just gonna go with it for now because I'm not gonna diss what Fallout wants to give you, which is oh yeah, you can make vegetable starch there as well. Vegetable starch is a great source of adhesive as well. There's a few things you can set it in your inventory to look for specific ingredients, that when you hover over items you'll see the magnifying glass next to it, so that helps a lot. But there's plenty to do in Flatwoods as well. There's an event here called Fertile Soil for all you little noobs out there who can't handle the big boy power plant events and the Scorch Beast defense later. That bridge looks nice. And you'll see that around here. Do events as much as you can in the spare time. You get free stuff for doing them. And I have someone with me, so it'll be much easier. But we're going to join up with the responders here and start getting into it, because we're going to have to do a few tedious things to start off. But the quest does get much better later into it. You get a hell of a lot of stuff for just doing the quests that the game gives you in the main quest itself. Usually you get rewarded for going and doing side stuff, which you will be. But you are very much rewarded for doing the main quest in this game, so I would go for it. I'm trying not to make too many jokes or anything, because I know some people want to know about the game. And I'm skipping all the parts where I really am not talking and nothing's happening, I promise. I like that little thing where they call the quest Thirst Things First. Do you get it, guys? Because water and thirst, and you're doing a water quest. Yo, so we found Kesha, like most people here. I'm not going to pick up the survivor stories. They're like a little thing of Flatwoods. It's like its lore. This Melanie one went around getting everybody's survivor stories before the bombs fell. So that's a really interesting tidbit of lore if you want to listen to them. I don't know, if you guys want to listen to them, we could listen to them more. How do you want me to go about the holotapes and the other episodes we do with this? Do you want me to listen to them straight? Do you want me to keep talking over them? Well, like, what do you guys want? Just let me know in the comments, alright? But don't be mean. We don't do or deal with meanies in this territory. Yo, I'm running away from the river, but we gotta test river water to do any water tests. What am I thinking? Yeah, you can just collect dirty water here. You will get radiated for it, but you can make boiled water out of it. Oh, I didn't show you guys the healing salve. So I just showed you guys how to get dirty water. I showed you the sunflowers and I showed you the blood leaves. This area here is a great source for it, since the river requires 2 of the ingredients you need. Yo, I accidentally picked up a survivor story and I'm killing myself now. This is actually so sad. Yo, I turned on the radio to stop it. Hey, this guy's wearing a party hat too. Odin trying to look like me. Look, we're literally brothers, but we're not. So when you collect the dirty water, you can go to drinks here, and all it requires is wood and 2 dirty water. And you can make, it'll be 15 rads for dirty water, but it's 5 for boiled water. Then if you go to healing, it would be here, but once we find the recipe for it, which I'm pretty sure is around here somewhere, it will be. Yo, Odin left. Wow, that's so sad. I think he logged off. But all it basically requires is the sunflowers, the blood leaves, and if you can't get together them ingredients, then I'm not gonna lie, guys, but you probably suck ass at this game. Like, I don't know if you've noticed it already, even just talking amongst myself, but there's plenty to do in this game. It's just people have to, you know, you don't even need to look hard for it. There's just plenty to do all around. Just do the main quest and you'll come across places and events and stuff. Explore. Get immersed in the game. If you're not a fan of online survival and you didn't like the exploring factor of Fallout games, you're not going to like this game. But the exploring factor is definitely the main focus of this game. So if you enjoy getting immersed in the world, this definitely is the game for you. Yo, so we've confirmed with the radiated water that the radiated water is contaminated. Not that we even had to do a test for it, but apparently we did. Because apparently you need confirmation after a nuclear bomb. That the water. Yeah, so if you see these here, these US government supply requisitions, you can use these in radio towers. If you load up the holotape, it'll then summon down a thingy. Oh yeah, see, we got a quest for it the first time you do it, so you'll get told about the closest relay tower to you. You can see it on your map here. You'll actually see it on your map anyway. You'll see radio towers around places somewhere. Yeah, well, this is the one it's pointing to, but you'll see these places here. These little bunkers. You just load it into the terminal in it, and it'll summon it somewhere random. If at times you notice the frame rate drop, I want you guys to know that's not me. That actually is the game. One of the worst things about this game right now is it runs like absolute dog shit. So we got to do some analyzing of the water thing. Oh, by the way, in the vault at the very start, by the way, guys, there's a game in it. You can grab it when you're in it. I just completely forgot to get it. Because, you know, when I play a game, I don't play a game to play another game. I play a game to play a game. But if you enjoy it, it's okay. I won't game shame you. Another cool thing about this game is it'll put up multiple quests on your screen, which is really, really handy when you want to keep track of a lot of things to do. But I'm a hoe for other stuff, so I just keep to myself. I like focusing on one thing, you know. So we gotta get back over here. There we go, boys. We did our optional. We got more water. Now we gotta go and boil some. Literally what I showed you before. At this point, I might as well be teaching the game. That's how advanced I am. You all just gotta get on my level. Yeah, see, we're already level 4. In one single episode, we've already hit level 4. That's how fast you can level up in this game. And you could level up even faster if you really tried to. Like, if you really tried to, you could. But we've completed our first things first, and every time you complete a quest, you'll get a bunch of items for it, and caps and experience. You'll see there under the item rewards, you get some work things and stuff. Recipes are obviously everything in this game. You'll see them here in your notes thing. If you use them once, like, you'll have them. But you can get multiples. Yeah, so we have a healing salve here. So I can show you guys actually here. See, if you go into healing, you'll get that as a reward for something there. You'll get a blood leaf, boiled water, and a sunflower. And you make this, and it heals you for 20%, guys. If that is an early game overpowered healing item, I honestly don't know what is. Yo, we found poor old Delbert here. I have to say, in this particular area here, the lighting is actually super nice. Even if it is kind of buggy and not in the right place, it's still super nice. There's a really nice ambience when it starts raining. But we got to go to the volunteer training thing. And what we got to do is we got to go and cook steak. Because what else do you do in a nuclear apocalypse except cook steak? By the way, in this area, Brahmin constantly spawned. And so it's super handy if you want to make yourself some easy ribeye steak. You also need some wood every time you boil water or you cook any sort of meat. And you can get wood by finding logs on the ground. You can't actually go up to trees and do it, which is kind of strange. So when you find a log like this on the ground, you can just gather wood from it. And it's really, really simple. Oh yeah, so if you want to find this trunk here with like this secret loot where you get a 10mm pistol and some stuff, if you go on your map, you'll see it here directly here where I am right there. You'll see this stump near Flatwoods across the river. It's like, you'll see it like from this point of view, but you'll see the green box inside it. It belongs to one of them. You'll find it anyway if you follow the survivor stories. But we have to go and cook a ribeye steak now because our character knows how to do everything. They know how to swim, they know how to chop stuff up with machetes, craft weapons, armor. This guy is a talent with no end. But the beginning of the game is pretty slow and tedious. It's kind of just introducing you to everything. If you're not familiar with Fallout 4, of course, a lot of people are coming into this fresh. So like I showed you before, all you need is wood, boys, and you got yourself some free steak. Food will spoil, so make sure to use it. And we're sitting back down for some reason, as I said, plagued with bugs. You'll see your meters there on the right. There's no way of turning them off as of the current update in it, so make sure to use what you have. Boiled water is a really good substitute. It is radiated, but you will not get a disease from it, which you probably will get a disease from dirty water. It's like 15%. But as long as you keep yourself like full with the food and the drink, you can get special effects in the stats scene. You can see them. For being well fed and well hydrated, you get disease resistance, which stacks up as 50. And it upgrades your health and your AP regen. So it's really good just for filling yourself up. And we've completed our basic training for this, and now all we gotta do is contact. I also have to level up. So I know someone right now is cringing at the fact that I haven't leveled up. And we've completed another quest. I'd say, I don't know if this will level us up again. Maybe it will, because honestly, guys, the first 10 levels are so easy to level up. You will be level 5 coming out of this, and you'll get to PvP and all that kind of stuff. But look at that. You got a plan for a hunting rifle already. Like, that's dope right there. If we do a bit more, we'll be level 5 as well. But now we got to head all the way up to, I think it's Morgantown Airport, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. No, we got to go to Morgantown Airport. I think the last thing I'll do is level up. And we got a perk park. Yo, so hear about the man who stole a calendar? He got 12 months. Isn't that funny, guys? We got 4 perks I can't use. That has to be the saddest thing I've ever endured ever. I'm going to do stim packs restore 15% more lost health because it's just handy to have your stim packs heal more at this moment. I don't really have too many good cards, but we can level up again. And I'm going to do the reap twice as much from harvesting flora because I'm going to be collecting sunflowers and blood leaves a lot. So this is pretty much what our character is now. We've had some pretty bad luck with the perk cards we've got at the start, which is kind of sad. But I think that's pretty it for now, if I'm correct. Yes, I don't think there's anything else. But do let me know what you guys thought of this chill experience. Not gonna lie, I had a hell of a lot of fun just playing and talking to myself. I don't know. What is your thoughts of the game so far? And what should we do for the next one? Should we listen to the holotape? Should we not? I don't know, man. You tell me, but I do hope you all have a wonderful remaining evening, whatever you guys plan on doing, and have a good weekend. And I'll see you guys bright and early again tomorrow night, even though it'll be dark. So ta-ta, amigos.